It's not always the biggest guy that wins, it's the guy that's the most aesthetically pleasing from head to toe.
Men's physique is very subjective, and it's more of an overall package. They take into consideration, stage presence, smile. There's just a lot more that goes into it.
So you're looking for a head-to-toe balance and proportion. So, good skin, good complexion, proportionate and balanced, so that means you don't want a long waist, you don't want a small bicep, you want a physique that would be on the front cover of a men's fitness magazine. Something that Joe Public sees as an achievable look.
I've never wanted to be big enough for the bodybuilding, the IFBB bodybuilding. I've never wanted to put on that much size. So for me, I think I can showcase more of more style that you can bring into your posing.
You have to show condition, but effortlessly. A bodybuilder has an ability to clench his fist, make faces. A bodybuilder is allowed to have that gaunt look of depletion and carbon up, where you can see in their face the fact that they've used extremes of conditioning. A men's physique, you don't want to be too vascular, and you don't want to have that sallow face of over dieting. So in reality, you want to have that fresh look of lifestyle as opposed to extremes.
Well, the men's physique category was introduced to cater for guys who like more of an aesthetic, symmetrical physique rather than just training for outright mass.
It was really picked as a class for the guy that had an active lifestyle, ate healthy, had an aesthetic, good look about him, as opposed to that excess muscle.
It's different to bodybuilding. It introduces a whole new dynamic to shows, and it brings in a whole new set of guys who like training, and it just makes the sport a lot more vibrant, colourful and interesting.
Though we expected it to be popular, we had no idea how popular it would be.
It does bring in a whole new audience, a largely younger audience.
And what we've noticed is, it is the most marketable class by far.
There's a lot of guys who they train seriously, they diet hard, and they want to compete, they want to get up on stage. I think a lot of people like to train with a goal in mind, to get in the best shape ever, and this gives them a chance to do that without having to just train purely for size that they possibly don't want to aspire to.
Well, the reaction from the bodybuilding world was, I think it was called either men in shorts or men's bikini, but what they've realised very, very early on, that they're a benchmark for professionalism and condition.
It's judged on looks as well as body, but they've still got to train, they've still got to be extremely well conditioned. And they wear the board shorts, which is not necessarily their choice.
Board shorts were seen as not as serious as a pair of posing trunks.
A lot of the guys train their legs, and they train their legs hard and would like to show their legs off, but the rules say they have to wear shorts below the knees.
And though people say, oh, men's physique haven't got any legs, I think there's quite a few of them that show that they have.
I do train legs, that would be fine if they went with a shorter shorts.
They still have to train their legs, because training legs is actually elevating their body's ability to produce growth hormone to get an overall body growth.
I definitely would not be opposed to showing the legs either way.
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's a different category, it's aimed at a different group, so it's more of a fitness model look, and I think the shorts are more appropriate for that than the traditional posing costumes. You can understand why a lot of younger guys prefer that kind of image to posing pouches.
An awful lot of people were put off bodybuilding where they saw it as extremes.
There's always the issue about the level of muscularity, that how much is too much.
Quarter turn to your right again.
In reality, it is as hard, if not harder, to train that hard and not allow yourself to creep up and become a little bit more muscular or a little bit too big for your class.
Back in line now, back in
So
line.
what I can see over the next few years is men's physique actually getting bigger.
The potential for it is phenomenal.
If you look at the front covers of Muscle and Fitness, it's dominated by men's physique. All of the supplement companies now, they see that the male bodybuilder of extreme has a very, very limited market of purchasers, where everyone wants to emulate the men's physique because they see it as the achievable physique, the tight abs, the pretty face, the nice hair, exuding health.
It's a category that is more mainstream.
But what it also done, though we had a lot of guys in the men's physique, we actually had our biggest ever heavyweight and super heavyweight classes as well. So it's made everyone else up their game as well. Makes people realise that by doing weights with a healthy lifestyle can give you what is deemed to be an achievable physique that everyone would like to look like.
It is a relatively more attainable look.
That's it there for the magazine, guys.
It can only get bigger.